Imagine walking into a room. You don't speak loudly. You don't try to impress anyone. You don't try to prove that you're smart. But somehow, people start noticing you. They listen when you speak. They respect your presence. And the strange part is, you didn't even say much. This is the power of psychological intelligence. Most people try to win using arguments, force, and ego. But the smartest people don't fight for attention. They quietly outsmart everyone using psychology. The first psychological trick is silence. Most people are uncomfortable with silence. When a conversation becomes quiet, they quickly start talking again. They explain too much, reveal their thoughts, and sometimes even expose their weaknesses. But psychologically smart people stay calm and silent. Silence creates pressure. The other person starts talking more, trying to fill the space, trying to impress you. And without realizing it, they reveal everything. Remember this simple rule. The person who talks less often learns more. The second trick is controlling your reaction. When someone insults you or challenges you, most people react instantly. They get angry. They defend themselves. They argue. But this is exactly what manipulators want. Smart people use a powerful psychological weapon called the pause. Instead of reacting immediately, they pause for a moment. That small pause shows emotional control. It also makes the other person uncomfortable. Suddenly the power shifts. Because the person who controls their emotions controls the situation. The third trick is asking questions instead of arguing. Human psychology is interesting. People hate losing arguments even when they are wrong. If you directly tell someone they are wrong, they become defensive. But when you ask questions, something different happens. For example, instead of saying, "You're wrong," you can ask, "Why do you think that?" Or, "What made you come to that conclusion?" Now their brain has to explain itself. And many times they realize their own mistake without you forcing them. The best part is they believe the idea came from their own thinking. The fourth trick is quiet confidence. Many people think confidence means speaking loudly and dominating conversations. But real confidence is quiet. Psychologically strong people don't interrupt others. They don't brag about themselves. They simply speak clearly and calmly when necessary. And this creates a powerful effect. Calm behavior signals authority. People naturally trust those who appear calm and controlled. That's why the quiet person in the room often earns the most respect. The fifth psychological trick is making people feel important. One of the biggest truths about human nature is that people love feeling valued. Smart people understand this. They listen carefully. They remember small details about others. They acknowledge ideas. When people feel important around you, they trust you more. And when people trust you, they naturally support you and respect you. Influence is not about controlling people. It's about understanding them. The sixth trick is keeping some mystery. The smartest people don't reveal everything about themselves. They don't share all their plans or strategies. A little mystery makes people curious. When people can't fully understand you, they become more interested in you. But when someone constantly talks about their plans and secrets, they lose their psychological advantage. Sometimes the smartest strategy is letting people underestimate you. And finally, the most powerful psychological principle is this. Don't try to control other people. Focus on controlling yourself. You cannot control what others think, say, or do. But you can control your emotions, your reactions, and your mindset. And the moment you master that, something powerful happens. People who once tried to manipulate you lose their power. People who once ignored you start respecting you. Because true intelligence is not about being louder or stronger than others. It's about being calmer, wiser, and harder to manipulate. So the next time you walk into a room, remember this. You don't need to prove you're the smartest person there. Stay calm, observe carefully, speak with intention, and let psychology work in your favor. That's how truly smart people quietly outsmart the entire room.